Hey, welcome back. So today I'm going to go a step higher on the website that I was practicing. So basically today I'm going to add some sections on our website. Sections in sense like whatever things this website is gonna provide us. Like this website is gonna provide us portraits, like there will be a section for portraits and there will be a section for string arts. Like all the things that this website is gonna provide us will be there in the website. So for that we are going to create some sections on our website. So let's open our folder with VS Code and what's it first in the live server, how it looks like is everything okay or not. And one thing, in the last video I told you guys that my icons were not working, like I used an outdated link for those icons, so that's the reason it was not working. So I used an updated version of that. Go to the browser and type font awesome, go to your website, you can copy this link and paste it here and it works well now. And one thing I'm doing mistake here is I wrote one stop solution. It's not solution, it's solution. Let me edit this first. One stop solution, everything looks fine. Let's save this and run it in the live server to see is everything fine or not. If everything is fine, we'll proceed to our next target. Yes, it looks fine. It looks completely fine. Let's watch it in small screen. Okay, you can see the menu is right there. The cross tab is, cross icon is right there. Everything seems fine. So we are going to proceed with our next target to make some sections. So for that we are going to create another section here. I'm going to give this a class name gifts, and here we're going to give a head tag. Here we're going to write personalized handmade gifts. Like this website is going to provide us personalized handmade gifts, and here we are going to use a paragraph to describe what kind of gifts we are providing. So we will provide portraits, portraits. We're going to provide portraits, then string arts, then digital illustrations. Okay, that looks fine. Let's save this. And what's it in the live server? You can see it's got a section where it's written personalized handmade gifts, portraits, string arts. I made a mistake. It should be string arts and digital illustrations. So that's not looking nice. We're going to make it look something interesting. So for that we have to style our we have to go to our style sheet and do some kind of styling. But first let me edit this as the string art. So here in between we are going to give, let's say we're going to differentiate it like that, and here too we're going to differentiate it like that. Okay, that seems fine. Let's save this now. And sorry, okay, that's how it looks like. That looks fine, but the thing is we have to style it and bring it to the middle and do a lot of styling. So for that let's go to our style sheet, style.css, and here we are going to do some styling. So for that we are going to use our class name, which is the ifds gifts, and on the gifts we are going to write width with 80%, margin auto, text line center, then padding top 100 pixel. Okay, that looks fine. Now let's go to the header first. It's one, and on the header we're going to use font size of 35 pixel, and font weight of say 600. Let's save this first and watch it. Okay, let's come to the middle. The personalized handmade gifts looks bigger now, but we're yet to change this paragraph. So let's change this paragraph now. Well, it's a p tag, and on the paragraph we're going to use color. Let's say we're going to use some light color. Let's say we're going to use this Bollywood. I hope this is visible. Then font size font size of 64 pixel, font weight of 300, then line height say 22 pixel, then padding say 10 pixel. Okay, now save this and what's it in our server. Ew, that looks crazy. I used 64 as font size here, but I have to reduce it now. Let's say I'm going to use 16, say 14 pixel. Okay, that looks fine. 14 pixel. Let's save this. Control S, and now what's it again? Okay, that looks good now, but the thing is it's not visible. I have to change the background color. So for the background color, let me first select. I'm going to use a dark color. Okay, that looks fine. Let's save this. Okay, that looks great. Portraits, string arts, digital illustrations. So this website is basically going to provide us these three things. One is portrait, second one is string art, and the other is digital illustrations. So our next target is to make some sections where there will be about the portraits, like what kind of portraits we are going to provide our customers, and the next one will be string art. Like there will be three sections, three dips. So for that, let's go to our HTML again, and on the HTML we are going to use div. Here we're going to use div. We're going to give this div a class name, say class row. Again, we are going to use a div of class name, say gifts column actually. So here we are going to give a header h3 where we are going to write about portraits, 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 and we're going to use a paragraph where we'll describe about our portraits. So to describe, we will write we provide customized portraits for your loved ones, Okay, that looks great. Now let's copy this and make three more, one for string art and the other for digital illustrations. Let's copy this. Let's copy this whole div and paste it again. Okay, here we have to change this. We're not going to use it for portraits. We are going to use this for string arts. We provide customized. I made a mistake here. It's not customized string art. STRINGALT, customized. And here we are going to write digital illustrations. DIGITALILLUSTRATIONS. We provide digital illustrations for your loved ones. Okay, that looks fine, but let's look short. We provide customized portraits for your loved ones at a very affordable price. At a very affordable. Let's copy this and paste it here. Once at a very affordable price. Okay, now let's save this once again. And what's it in the server, how it looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like now. Portraits, we provide customized portraits for your loved ones at a very affordable price. Same goes for string arts and same goes for the portraits. I need to use these digital illustrations. And same goes for digital illustrations. Let's edit this first. We're going to make this digital illustrations. Let's save this. Okay, portraits, string arts, digital illustrations. So now we are going to style these sections and make it look good. So for that, let's go to our style sheet again, and here we are going to use our class row. Let's say dot row, and here we are going to use margin top of 5%. Then display flex because you want it in the same line. Display flex, then justify content, space between. Okay, that seems good. Now let's save this once again and watch it again. Okay, this has come in the same line, portrait, string arts, digital illustrations. That looks good now. Okay, that looks good now, but we have to make it better than this. So for that, let's go to ender class, which is gifts column, gifts call. Let's copy this and paste it in our style sheet, and here we're going to use some styling. Let's save flex basis 31%, then background light red. Let's get some kind of light color. Let me use this light salmon. So next is border radius, BORDER, border radius of 10 pixel, then margin bottom 5%, then padding, padding of 20 pixel and 12 pixel, and box sizing border box. Okay, that looks good. Now let's save this once again. Okay, you can see this is one of the box which has got border radius, but the thing is the colors are more bright. I have to make the color a bit lighter than this to look it more beautiful. So for that, I'm going to make this light color. Okay, let's save this, and okay, everything looks good now with the border radius. The section has got our border radius, and it has got a background color. But now we are going to do something more styling of those. So in the gifts call, we have got a header h3, so we'll make some styling in our header. In the h3 we are going to use text align center, then font weight we are going to use 600, same as before, and margin the margin of 10 pixel and 0. Okay, and again we are going to use a hover effect on this gifts.call, like on the sections, on the sections that on those portraits, string arts, digital art sections. We are going to use a hover effect. So for that, let me copy this first, and use the hover effect. Here we are going to use box shadow and 0, 0, 20 pixel, 0 pixel. Okay, let's use some color code here, RGBA 0, 0, 0, and we're going to use an opacity of 20%, 0.2, 0, 0.2. Okay, now let's save this and watch it in our server, how it looks like, how the over effect looks like. You can see a shadow. If I move my mouse over this these sections, it changes its color and it gets a shadow effect. It works on this and it even works on this. Okay, that looks fine now. Let's watch this in a small screen. How it looks like in the small screen. Is everything fine or not? Okay, that's not fine. Like all those sections are displaced from their own place. So for that we're going to use media query again. Here we're going to use media query again. And one thing, I can use this media query in the same section where I used the media query before. Like I can use all this, like the things which I'm going to write now, I can use it here. But I'm not going to use it right there because I don't want to mess up the things. So for that I'm going to use it here. That's the same thing. Media, max width 700 pixel, max width 700 pixel, and here we're going to write dot row and give it flex direction column. flex direction column. That's it. That's for the media query for now. Let's save this and watch it in our small screen now. Okay, that looks absolutely fine. That looks great on small screen event. Personalized handmade gifts. We're providing portraits, string arts, digital illustrations. We have got a section for portraits, section for string art, and a section for digital illustrations. You can see these two even works fine here. It looks good. I hope you all like the video. One thing I'm always trying to improve, but if you have any constructive criticism or any questions or anything, put it down in the comments. And if you want to be with me in this journey, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again.